I wasn't I wasn't going to talk about the Met Gala. I don't really know a whole heck of a lot about the Met Gala. I grew up looking at magazines like Glamour and Vogue once in a while and all that stuff. I mean, I know the basics. I dressed relatively cool when I was younger in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, stuff like that. I'm sitting here in a sweater from Belk, you know what I mean? And I got myself a glass of wine because I gotta tell you, I just thought these Met Gala videos seem to be popular. People like to talk about it. So why not have someone like me who really knows nothing about this stuff just go over it and look at it with you? And I do know that it's hosted by Anna Wintour, who is a very scary lady who she works at Vogue, right? And she's the lady that Meryl Streep's character was based on in The Devil Wears Prada. And I guess she's kind of creepy because she's always got the same hairdo and she's always wearing sunglasses everywhere she goes, even inside. But I did look up the theme for this year, and it's super fine, tailoring black style. And the event's dress code is called Tailored for You, inspired by the 18th century dandy, black dandyism, something I had never heard of until I did the research for this video. But according to the Google, it is an aesthetic and cultural tradition rooted in defiance, elegance, and self definition, black dandyism. I don't know why everything has to be color, black, white, this, that. It's just like, can't we all just get along and be people? But I don't know. So, what do I know? I'm just a person that buys their clothes at Nordstrom Rack and Belk, and I'll go into a TJ Maxx now and then. So, okay, so I've got this video pulled up, and let's just go through some of these looks, okay? So, the first thing I'll notice when I look at people like Serena Williams and stuff like that, people at these galas, uh, I noticed, and especially at these high fashion ones like the Met, have you noticed that these people, it's almost like there's something inside of them that has taken hold and it's no longer them, and they're no longer normal human beings. They kind of turn into like these, I mean, I guess it's a whole catwalk model thing, but and that's weird enough in itself, the way that they like stomp like antelopes and they like, but it seems like at the Met, it's even weirder because it's celebrities that aren't necessarily models, but then they're trying to be models, but then they're overdoing it. And I was watching Serena Williams do her model face, and it was weird because she was like her eyes got all like weird at a certain point, and I'm just like, wow, can we just be normal? And then I'm just looking at some of these people and I don't even know who the heck they are. I don't know any of these people. I didn't know any of the people when I was looking at the Grammy fashion. I don't know any of these people at the Academy Awards now. I don't know any of them. Frankly, I don't care. But what I will say is it's just kind of scary, and I think it's designed to be scary. I think it's designed to be in our face scary. And I think it seems like they're all I was reading a comment, uh someone said something to the effect of, it seems like they're all stumbling and rushing over each other, trying to get first to the gates of hell. You know what I mean? Like it's just and then you got Megan the Stallion, like, I don't know, with this stuff, you guys, and the boobs all up under the chin. And Miley Cyrus, I have to say, from Miley Cyrus actually looked kind of like demure and understated for Miley Cyrus standards, I guess. And this Lord girl, I don't know what happened. It kind of looked like she forgot half of her bandeau top there. That was just really weird. And then you've got that singer Lizzo. Everyone's saying apparently she lost a bunch of weight. I don't even know. And then you got the Lupita. I can't even say her last name. I'm gonna massacre it. But I thought that was really funny the way she kept on like going like this with her cape. because you want to get the shot where the cape's in the air. It's all about the shot. It's all about the shot. It's not about so much being there and enjoying the night. It's about the shot. And there was this one girl in particular. When I get to her, I'll play the footage and show you what I mean. And then you got Simone Biles here. It looked very Mad Hatter Alice in Wonderlandish to me. And what was weird when I saw her stuff is it looked like eyeballs on that dress. And then you have Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder looks nice. I'm not going to bag on Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you, Stevie. Good for you. And then there's this one lady, Dochi. I don't know. I kept thinking mochi, like Japanese ice cream when I saw like her name, but apparently she's wearing Louis Vuitton. And then Demi Moore, apparently, because it's men's black fashion, tailored fashion, so it's menswear inspired. And I couldn't figure out what the heck, what was going on with Demi Moore. And then I could not. I was like, what is this look? And then I read that she was supposedly modeling it after a men's tie, like a tie. So that's her dress, a tie come to life. Okay. Oh boy. A lot of these people, I have no idea who they are. No idea. Angela Bassett. I'm not sure what's going on with Angela Bassett right now, but her face was she looked kind of pinched and a little bit in pain. Wasn't really sure what was going on there. I don't know who ASAP Rocky is, but he's got a money sign for an S here. And then this lady, I don't know who this is. She looks okay. At least she's covered up, you know. Bri Burrows and Jalen Hurts, have no idea who they are. Not a clue. Gabrielle Union Wade and Dwayne Wade. Okay, great. Excited for that. There she goes. Everyone's like they're in pain. Gigi Hadid actually looks really cute. I like that little 40s style curl thing she's got on the top of her head. I don't know who this lady is. Hunter Schafer. She's probably in some type of show I've never seen before, but I actually kind of like that little look on her. It kind of looks kind of like how Katharine Hepburn used to dress in the 30s. Although she had that cute little that Hunter girl. Is that her name? Hunter? Yeah, she had that little cute white. What the hell is it called? Beret. But it kind of would have been nicer to have long curls peeking out underneath that beret. Maybe that's just me. What else do we got here? I have no idea what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. I can't even believe I made this video. I have absolutely no commentary to give you whatsoever. None. Jeremy Pope. I don't know anything about Jeremy Pope, but he's got some really nice biceps. I can see that. Jeremy Pope works out. This guy, Joe Burrow. Who's Joe Burrow? I mean, literally, this must be the most boring video for you to watch because everyone that's on, I'm like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? I have no idea. Bad Bunny. As opposed to Good Bunny. I don't know who he is either. I mean, Zoe Saldana. Ugh, all these people look so painfully thin to me. Just painfully thin. I'd rather carry 10 extra pounds and look better in the face. Zendaya. Now, actually, I really think she is super cute, and I love this outfit. She looks high fashion. She looks good. She looks tasteful, put together, really pretty, really nice. Usher and Jennifer. I don't know who she is, but I like her name. Tessa Thompson. Have no idea who that is. She kind of looks like Lisa Bonet to me. I don't know who she is. No idea. Who's this? Suki Waterhouse. Suki Waterhouse forgot half of her dress at home. Suki Waterhouse is half naked. She loves it, obviously. Lori Cumbo and Bobby DG Olisa. I don't know who these people. I mean, at least she's covered up. You know, she looks happy. She looks really, really bright. Good for her, whatever her name was, because this video is going by so fast. I feel like I should put it on 0.5 because this is going way too fast. Sarah Schnook. Who's Sarah Schnook? I like these names though. These names to me are like, they're kind of like names that you would scribble. Like, if I ever get famous, let me scribble a name that I want my name to be, you know? And it would always be same initials, first and last name, so that it would sound like a stage name. So, okay, who's this? Shakari Richardson. I don't know who she is, but she's got the nails. She's got the nails. And you know what? Every time my mom and I see Cynthia Erivo or people like that with those nails, I know it's gross. But we always say, how do they clean themselves after using the restroom? That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to know what you can find under those fingernails. I mean, you've got to take a nail brush and clean that every single day. Like, you got crumbs, you got DNA, you got all kinds of stuff under those nails, and it's just not hygienic. I don't understand those nails. I don't. Tiana Taylor. Well, at least she's, you know what? These are weird. These are all weird outfits, but at least Tiana's covered up. And there's Whoopi Goldberg here. I used to be a Whoopi fan back in the day, but she's just, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. Lewis Hamilton. I don't know who that is, but he looks nice. You know, at least he's dressed. Lana Del Rey. She's got like a really long feather coming out. She's always got to make it a little bit creepy, doesn't she, Lana? Oh my gosh, there's that Anna Wintour lady, and she's not wearing sunglasses. Shocking. Diana Ross. It doesn't look like it follows the theme of the evening. But you know what? She's Diana Ross, so she can do whatever the H she wants to do. Gayle King. Gayle King looks like she's lost a significant amount of weight to me. I wonder if she partnered with her best buddy there, Oprah, taking that so popular weight loss drug. Heidi Klum. I saw a picture of Heidi. She does not look like she followed the advice at all, but good on her because she actually looks beautiful. And I really like how she's looking like she's added some weight to her frame. She was painfully thin for a really, really long time, but she looks like a man now. She looks really pretty. She's aging very, very well because we're all aging. We all can't escape Father Time, but she looks beautiful. Good on Heidi. Jeff Goldblum. Dang, he looks like the Mac Daddy right there. Thumbs up for you, Jeff. Good on you. Who's Keke Palmer? No idea. She looks fairly cute. You know, at least she's dressed. Okay, this is the girl I was going to tell you about. This is one of these, Laura Harrier. I don't know who that is. But she is one of the ones who's like crazy with the duck lips and And when I say posing, I mean posing. I'm going to find some footage that I saw where she was literally like, when did that become acceptable behavior in public? I want to know. If you would have done that 100 years ago, walking around in a crowd like this, and not be on stage, mind you, but just, you know. People would have thought you were out of your freaking ass mind. And this is considered normal behavior now. I guess among the celebs, it's considered normal. Among the regulars and the normals like myself, it's considered manic. Almost demonic, wouldn't you say? I don't know. Nicole Kidman showed up with super short hair. She cut her hair. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I will say that these celebrities do so much to their hair in the way of heat styling and coloring and processing that every so often, every 5 years or so, you gotta chop it. Or even that, just do the whole Britney where you're like, and just like get rid of the whole thing because it gets to be really, really unhealthy, damaged hair. So if you can cut it really short and let it grow out and be healthy, more power to you. So good on you, Nicole. I don't really know. Um, let's look at what Nicole wore again. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Let me see. I had to rewind a little bit and now I'm looking at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nicole still looks kind of painfully thin. I think Nicole would look a lot better if she added a little bit of weight to her frame, but they're not going to. This is my favorite of the evening. I love Pamela Anderson and her really handsome son. Look at her. She's just beautiful. Now she has light makeup on, but very tasteful. Good on Pammy. I don't know who this Savannah James is, but she's very pretty. She's a very pretty girl. Patrick Schwarzenegger. Okay. Why are you there, sir? Adrian Brody. Okay. Well, at least he's wearing clothes. I always say that, Lisa wearing clothes, because everyone's like half naked. Men and women. I don't know who this lady is. No clue. I'm telling you, this is the most boring video I've ever made in my life. I don't know who these people are. Cardi B. Cardi B. I watched a video of her one time doing a live where she was eating chicken wings with the nails. And I'm like, oh gosh, like the chicken fat and the sauce and everything's probably getting under the nails.
You know, when I eat wings, I don't even really, you know how the wings inside got all that gray vein? I be trying not to look at that.
Everything's probably getting under the nails and I'm just like, eh. But she's actually kind of funny. FKA Twigs. Fika Twigs? I don't know what is that? I don't know what are these names? Halle Bailey? Halle Bailey? That's really close to Halle Berry's name. Why would you have that as a name? And then you got Kylie Jenner. Okay, like she just looks the same no matter what she does. She's always half naked or making the same duck face every time she poses. Nicki Minaj. Okay, there we go again with the nails. Let's do a DNA swab under all these ladies' nails and see what we find. Yuck. Regina King. I really love Regina King as an actress. I don't know what she's like in real life, but I like her acting. I loved her in Jerry Maguire and I loved her in Friday. Who's this girl? Tyla? Very, very, very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Not bad. I have nothing to say about that ensemble. Chappelle Roan. I don't know who that is, but at least she's wearing clothes. Hot pink. Hot pink. She looks like a disco girl or something in that. Oh, okay. Cynthia Erivo. I never watched Wicked, you guys. I have zero interest in watching that movie. But she dresses so weird all the time that this looks normal. Like where she's concerned. Colin Kaepernick and Nessa Diab. Nessa Diab looks like the Michelin, like half of the Michelin man, like tires. I don't know. Coleman Domingo. I don't know who that is, but he looks like he's about to be crowned. Okay, Halle Berry. Now I've heard about this one. she's showing side. I was gonna say side crack, but crack assumes the back, and we're not talking about the back. We're talking about the front. So you can see the sides of her V in the front. And I saw that. Let me rewind that a little bit. I saw that, and I was like, Holly, you're an Oscar-winning actress, beautiful lady. How old is Holly now? I'm 51. And I think Holly Berry is a little bit older than me. Let me just look it up because I have to find out. And the reason why I'm looking up her age is because she's 58, y'all. She's beautiful. She is an Academy Award winning actress, flawless beauty. Why do you feel the need at pushing 60 to show us your V? Why? It just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, this in-your-face sexuality that this culture has just evolved into in the last 40 years. It's just like everything's designed to shock and everything is just designed to, and I never ever considered myself a prude, but I gotta say, I am a proud prude because I would just love to have a return to Hollywood's heyday, the way that, say, the Grace Kellys and the Audrey Hepburns and the Joan Crawfords and the Betty Davis would attend these award ceremonies and shows and things, and they would just be dressed to the nines, and they would be flawless, and they would be covered, and they would be graceful, and they would exude such beautiful femininity, but it was tasteful and it was beautiful, and it left things to the imagination. It wasn't garish. It wasn't in your face. And I just look at something like this and I'm like, Holly, why? Why? Ugh, yikes. Yikes. And then Kim Kardashian, okay. I mean, what can we say about old Kimmy? I mean, she's consistent over the years, let's put it that way. Stella McCarthy and Mary J. Blige. I really used to really like Mary J. Blige's music, but at least she's dressed. Andre 3000. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh, shake it like a... He's walking around with a piano on his back. Good for you, Andre. I don't know what else to say about that. And Rihanna, I guess, is on her third pregnancy, I read. She looks cute. I don't really like the way that the bottom kind of turned into a skirt. I don't know. It just looked weird. I guess that, I don't know, but it just seems like every pregnant woman these days has to show off the belly, but in a really, I want you to see the belly kind of way. Like, we get it, you're pregnant and everything, but it's like a concerted effort to show you the belly. And I don't know, I kind of done something a little bit different with the bottom part. Everything up to about below the belly is okay, and then the bottom just looks weird and chaotic. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm just going to keep saying I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. I'm glad I don't, because if I sat there and tried to figure out why these people are doing what they're doing, I'd be here a long time. But this, this is just, I'm looking at the comment section of Megyn Kelly's latest video where she talks about the Met Gala. Listen to some of these comments. I couldn't agree more with most of them. This is what Rome looked like before the fall. I thought Holly Berry had more class than that. This is so disappointing. Yes, see? That's exactly how I feel. They are called privates for a reason. Why would Holly Berry do this? She used to be considered elegant. See, I'm not the only one. Like, why, Holly? Why? You're so beautiful. Don't do this. Most of these women look like they belong down a street corner. You're lying. Who's even watching that crap anymore? Nobody. There is a video from the Vogue YouTube channel, and the video is almost 3 hours long, I guess, of the gala. I'm the type of person that doesn't know any of this stuff, doesn't even profess to be a fashionista, whatever. I just watch the highlight videos of all the madness and just comment on it. No self-respect, dignity, or modesty. There are very few ladies left in this world, and that saddens me. Very true. Having grown up in the 60s and 70s, I find the behavior vulgar. We fought so hard to be respected and treated equally. Let's see. Celebrities. The world has become a place where entertainers and professional athletes are mistaken for people of importance. I've needed a doctor. I've needed a teacher. I need farmers every day. I need truck drivers every day. I've needed a car mechanic, a plumber, a house painter, and a lot of other everyday people. But I have never, not even once, needed a pro athlete, a media personality, or a Hollywood celebrity for anything, especially moral or political advice. Oh, like that comment. Yeah. I could not have said that any better. That was an absolutely banger comment and so apropos and so true. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I don't know what the hell it was. I have no business commenting on this stuff. Well, you know what? Yeah, I do. I'm a member of society and I want decent morals upheld. So I feel like I can comment, but as far as trying to understand what I'm commenting on, I don't. I don't understand it. It is just a complete and total shit show. And yeah, so thanks for joining me, you guys. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.